In 2022, I left Germany to travel and live abroad for a while. I said goodbye to friends and family and just went. Throughout my journey, I have traveled a little bit of Asia, but mainly lived and worked in Australia and New Zealand. I climbed trees with monkeys, got attacked by monkeys, slid down the world's longest water slide, lost money playing arcade games, explored new kinds of sweets, climbed mountains. Yeah, that's me. I saw some crazy animals, drove on beaches, and had to get pulled out afterwards, and so much more. After almost 2 years of traveling, I finally returned home. It's safe to say that such a trip was a life-changing experience to me. I learned valuable lessons about the world, myself, and maybe even life itself. Many travelers will talk about the things they've experienced during their travels, all the amazing things they saw, including myself. Just check out my other videos. But not this time. This time I want to talk about something that rarely gets mentioned. The truth about what it's like to return home after living abroad for a while. My adventure really ended when I boarded the airplane at Auckland Airport to fly back home to Munich, hoping I would make it back safely. I'm a bit of a nervous flyer. While I was on that aircraft, a lot of emotions came up while I was reflecting on everything that I've experienced during the trip. I was also wondering, how would people react to my return? Would I be greeted like some sort of Hollywood celebrity? Or would no one care at all? Well, this trip obviously was a big deal to me, and I'm not gonna lie. Even though I knew that I wasn't a Hollywood celebrity, I did have certain expectations. Getting back from somewhere? I've been traveling for a while. Okay, I feel like I need to hear more. Well, sure, I think I got a second or two. So, it all started as a dream. Yeah, and that's how my face almost ended up on Thailand's new currency. Sorry, were you traveling? You've got that backpacker look. Yeah, just got back yesterday actually. Oh wow. Where were you? All over. Kind of a long trip. Now I'm curious. Well, it all started when my parents first met. Yeah, and then I woke up 3 days later engaged to a woman I'd never met in a village that doesn't appear on maps. Okay, I was not ready for that. Me neither. And they're expecting me back. So, if you're ever in Uganda, you don't know me. You've seen things. I've lived things. Tell me everything. I don't know, there are people waiting. I've already cancelled all my plans for this.
Spill it, man, spill it.
It all started at the day I was born, really. I immediately felt like I should. Yeah, and that's how I almost got elected New Zealand's new Prime Minister.
Bro.
Would you sign my baby? Well, sure. Right. Just anywhere? Just anywhere.
Where were you?
And that's how it actually was. Of course that's not how it was. Reality was much more sobering. Okay, that's $4.07. Right, thank you. Isn't there anything you want to ask me? Yeah, do you have 7 cents? Oh, sure. Let me check. Hey, could you speed this up a little? My wife's giving birth today, and I should really be there.
Yeah, we all got places to be, man.
Yes, everything was pretty normal. I mean, obviously, why would anyone just randomly talk to me? But still, in the back of my head, I felt like I was somewhat special. But why? Well, there is this thing called the spotlight effect. It's a psychological phenomenon where we tend to believe that people notice us way more than they actually do. You feel like you're the main character in life, and the world revolves around you. That's exactly what holds people back from doing things they actually want to do, because they're too afraid of being judged. Like starting a YouTube channel, when in reality, everyone is just too caught up with their own lives. No one actually cares. Hey, I make YouTube videos now. That's awesome. I never should have told him that I started a YouTube channel. He's probably watching all of my videos right now, making fun of me. That is so bad. What was that? Don't worry about it. Good night. It's not like anyone is staying awake all night constantly thinking about you. everyone's got their own stuff to deal with. Sure, my friends were hyped to see me again, and of course they asked how my trip went. I told them a bit about it, but really just scratched the surface, and then we went back to normal. As if I had never gone. Everyone's life just moves on. Thankfully. Not only because that means they're still alive, but it has also taught me a valuable lesson. If they don't care about my trip that much, then they will also not care about whatever else I do. So just go out there and do what you want to do. No one gives a shit. So what have I been up to since I got back here? Am I saving my country with my eternal knowledge about the world? Well, certainly not. Germany is going down the drain at the moment. I've already made a video about the reverse culture shock I experienced in my first few days here. And yes, you may also watch it, but only after you finish this video. But honestly, I first moved back in with my mom and took it slow. I still had a little bit of money, so I didn't have to worry about a job for a bit. I got into the gym life 5 days a week. Then I got a job and, well, I still pay the gym. And I think that's all that matters. And now you might be wondering what kind of job I'm doing, but that's top secret. Okay, I'll tell you. I sell oven stoves. And yes, that's not quite what I used to do before I left, but I gotta say that I found out that I'm quite a good salesman, actually. Hello, sir. How may I help you today? How do these things work? You burn wood in these things. Awesome. I'll take 3. Great. I moved into my own flat, got myself a new girlfriend, and it's going really well. I started doing martial arts, and I also started a band.
Okay. We suck.
To sum it all up, life got really busy, and my trip doesn't seem to play any role in it anymore. So, was it all worth it? I mean, why even travel when nothing changes? When no one even notices? Well, squeaky chair, doesn't matter. Here's the thing, even if the world around you stays the same, you don't. And that's the whole point. That trip, these moments, they shaped me. Not in a big dramatic way, but it's the little things. How I handle stress, how I appreciate the small stuff, how I see people, how I see myself. And also I started this YouTube channel during my trip, and this has probably been the best thing that I did. And if you made it this far, chances are that you somehow actually enjoyed watching this video, and that means that you can also, even consider subscribing if you haven't done that yet. And, also leave a like, because that really helps me out greatly. And, please do it. It's just a click. Thank you so much for sticking around with me. I really appreciate it. And other than that, there's nothing left to say, but stay healthy, be happy, and see you next time. Goodbye.